Howdy friends, welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Sapphire. This is episode number 41, and as you can see, we are right back here in Lilycove City. I did take a minute to look up about the bikes, and it turns out you can get both bikes at the same time, but only after you talk to 3 trainers randomly, and one of them we can't talk to for quite a long time, so I guess we'll have to come back and get our other bike after that. But in the meantime, we will continue on our adventure, starting with the Lilycove department store. Recommended to us by May. Ooh, actually the Lilycove Museum looks interesting as well. Pokemon Masterpiece Collection on exhibit. How exciting. Alright, let's give that a try first, then we'll go shopping. A little culture for us first. I'm excited to see what Pokemon artwork looks like. Especially now that they actually have like a bigger budget and better graphics. So this is cool. An ancient bird Pokemon. It looks a lot like a Pidgeot, honestly. You know, it'd be really cool if they had like a statue of an unreleased Pokemon and then kind of added it like 3 or 4 generations down the road. That would be awesome. Kind of like they did with Ho-Oh in the anime. A sculpture depicting Shroomish by an up-and-coming artist. Yeah, you know, I could tell it was Shroomish. This is cool. Looks like something you'd have in front of like a Pokemon castle or like the Elite Four or something. A big Pokeball card from Blackstone. It was used in festivals in the olden days. Oh, cool. Battling with Pokemon is fun, I'll grant you that. But one mustn't forget our love for the fine arts. Oh, yes, we mustn't. A huge stone tablet inscribed with Pokemon and dense text in the small characters of an ancient, unreadable language. Looks like maybe Lucario, or Goofy, one of the two. Some cool paintings. This Pokemon is adorable, just like our little boy. This lady is pretty, she's like mommy, aw. Looks like a Curlia. A beautiful, smiling woman with a Pokemon in her lap. And I guess another painting within a painting. The background. Oh look, it's a Roselia, I think. Yes, it is. A grassy Pokemon in a breeze. Enjoying the wind's gentle caress. Ah, sounds nice. I want a chair you can sit in and just take a break, or maybe it's for the security guard. What do you think, Lily? Look like you? Maybe a little bit. And, ooh, that's, I guess Arceus is how you pronounce it? A painting of a legendary Pokemon from long ago. The artist painted this from their imagination. It's actually fairly accurate. So I guess they copied the same text from before because in the olden days, in my days, all of the really powerful like one-off Pokemon that were like one of a kind were legendaries. At some point, they rechristened half the legendaries, and maybe not half, but about half, as mythical Pokemon, the ones that were unobtainable through normal gameplay, like Arceus. Or I always called it Arceus, and then one day it dawned on me, I bet it's called Arceus, like Zeus, Arceus, but apparently that was just me. Apparently it's Arceus, I think is actually the way you pronounce it, so. Oh well, opportunity missed. Welcome to Lilycove Museum. Please take the time to enjoy our collection of fantastic artwork featuring Pokemon. To be honest, I've never really liked mythical Pokemon just because I never went like to any events or anything, and I never used like a Game Shark to cheat. So I just didn't like that there were Pokemon that you can only get by cheating or, traveling. And like my parents were not going to take me to like New York to get a Pokemon from a Pokemon Center, sorry. I have great parents, but that would be a little much. Welcome to the Lilycove Museum. Well, thank you. Maybe I should have came here first. Oh, they turned him down. Sure. Oh, 100,000. I'm interested, but maybe not that interested. I hope that you can buy like really cool, like rare decorations. Like his art is like a really unique, like avant-garde decoration for your secret base. That would be really, really cool. I was gonna say something else about Arceus too. It is an interesting Pokemon, even though I've never had one or trained one, but it can be any type depending on the item it holds. And it has base stats of 120 in every category, so it's very balanced, and it is kind of the strongest Pokemon, or was at the time, in terms of just like total stats. A popular trainer of the past. With an Altaria, it looks like. Oh, a lot of my Pokemon are on display here. There you go, Ava. And a Ralts statue. Seems like might need some restoration. So a lot of Ralts and Curlia fans in this museum. Berries, so we probably have almost as many berries as there are in this painting. Ah, and Giratina. A bizarre and fantastic scenery. So you know what's interesting is that I think they just made a mistake because now that I think about it, Giratina and Arceus were Generation 4 Pokemon. They were not around in Generation 3 original games, so they must have just said legendary and or they're using it like colloquially. But really, technically, it should be mythical, and I'm pretty sure they had done mythical by Gen 6, so I think that was just an oopsie. I'm the curator of this Museum of Fine Arts. Well, aren't they all fantastic pieces of art with history? Ah, the second floor, well, I've been thinking about displaying something different, something more lively on the second floor. Well, can I see it? I guess not. Alright, well, hopefully we can come back to see it, because that'd be cool. But, alright, that's the museum, a nice little selection of artwork, but I guess that's all there is to see and do here. We talked to you a second ago, didn't we? Maybe not, but anyway. Nothing too interesting to say. Alright, so we have our daily dose of art and culture. Now let's have our daily dose of commercialism. Go to the department store. My mom is going to buy me some nice furniture. Oh, that's right, you can buy furniture for your stronghold. That's cool. Buying something for Meryl since it won a contest. I don't know, I guess so I think all the contests are kind of more or less the same thing. I might do one more with Melodic just because, you know, Melodic is a pretty cool contest Pokemon. Um, maybe even like one more Pokemon too, maybe Ava. But I wonder if we can like face, what's her name in like the Master League, that'd be cool. But, I don't know, I might do like a special episode where it's just contests, that way if you guys aren't interested, and honestly I wouldn't really blame you that much, but if you're not, you can just skip that episode and go on. Thank you for the welcome, this is probably the directory. Oh, the lottery corner. Sure. So this is always really cool because it incentivizes you to trade Pokemon, both in-game trades and with your friends. Because the more Pokemon you have, the more chances you have of winning the lottery in-game. Whenever I come to a department store, I always end up buying all sorts of things because it's so fun. Yeah, that can be dangerous. That's how they get you. I'm not really a big shopper in general. Like if I want something, I'll order on Amazon or I'll go to the store and grab it, but I know exactly what I want. And you know that's that. And it's kind of it's like it feels like an errand to me. It's a chore to go. Even like if it's a cool electronic thing, like yeah, I'll be excited to buy a new game maybe, but even that I'd rather just download if I could. Maybe I'm just lazy though. All right, what do you guys have? I'm looking for whatever you have. Oh, the normal fare it seems. Well, Mechanodol 4 would be interested in some of this stuff. Alright, well, we do have plenty of money, which is good. So let's buy some more potions, or repels, sorry. And maybe just a few more revives. Still have plenty of those too, but... Alright. I do want to save some money for TMs though, because I think there are some pretty good TMs in the department store. Maybe not anything will teach our Pokemon long term, but same thing basically. But in the short term, or even the medium term, it could be very useful. My husband is waiting at home. What would make a good gift? Oh, how about a revive? I don't know. Don't know your husband, so not sure I can help you there. Here's the directory, but we're going to see all the floors anyway, so no use really looking at that. We'll just see it in person. Arbos. Okay, so this is where you buy the stat boosting items. They are very expensive though, and for normal gameplay, they don't really do that much. So these are where all the trainers in Dad's gym get their stuff from, apparently. Like I said, we're not going to use in-battle effect items, and yep, here's the other stuff. Interesting, but no thank you. Full of medicines. Ooh, who is this guy, a dragon tamer? Or a superhero? Items are the best option for making your Pokemon stronger in a rush. Protein raises basic stat for attack, calcium for special attack. Yep, if I find any, I'll use them instead of selling them, because you only can sell them for half price, but otherwise, I'm good to go with their normal stats. In normal gameplay, you tend to hit maximum EVs anyway. You just end up with more balanced Pokemon, because you get them kind of almost randomly in like all 5 or 6 stats. I guess 6 stats. Okay, now we're talking. Ooh, these are expensive. I might have to sell some stuff here. I kind of wish I could see like what my Pokemon could learn. Fire Blast could be really good for all kinds of Pokemon, actually. Although I do have Overheat. Now, Fire Blast is unlike Thunder and Blizzard, which only have 70% accuracy. For whatever reason, they gave Fire Blast 85% accuracy, so it's kind of arguably better than these two. Um, I think Exploud can learn it. I don't know about Loudred, but he does have Overheat, and I think Overheat's probably just as good. If I bought it, it would be mainly for, well, it could replace Incinerate on Altaria. And Blaziken I might even teach to him too, even though because it's just as accurate as Blaze Kick, I think. I think they're both 85. I'll have to check that again. Might be 90 for Blaze Kick. Thunder is cool. It's a lightning move. But I don't know if any of our Pokemon could learn it, and if so, I'm not sure we really have room for it on their move slots. It's a shame you can't really kind of preview these, but let me just look up like well, I guess Altaria could probably learn it, but I'm not gonna have a move slot with it. And we know that Fire is a better coverage move for Altaria. Yeah, she can learn Fire attacks, but not electric attacks. How about Exploud? What can he learn? Dear old Dan. Nope, he can learn Water, Fire, and he can learn like Thunder Punch, but not like Thunder itself. Although I am looking at Generation 8, so let's look at Generation 6 just to be sure. Yep, appears he can just learn Fire, Ice, and the move Surf. Plenty of other types too, but I like the main like elemental moves, which, at least in my mind, are always grouped together. Now Blizzard will be really good for Melodic. I want to teach her Ice Beam eventually, but let's just go ahead and buy this because I don't think I'll have Ice Beam for a while. Let me just double check that. Where are we? Generation 6. Let's see. You know, it wouldn't be too long since we could get that. Let's come back to that one. Stone Edge. Ooh, Stone Edge could actually be really good. In fact, I might even use that like long term. I want all these. Let me see what the other trainer has first. There might be even more. In fact, I think there are. I wish they weren't so expensive though. I do kind of like that. It gives you a reason to save money. Ooh, okay. So kind of the defensive moves. Protect is really good in double battles, but not as much in single battles. Safeguard has its uses. Reflect and Light Screen are really good because they have damage from physical and special attacks respectively. Ooh, I wish I had more move slots in my Pokemon. Like I would love to teach Light Screen to Melodic. I know it can learn it. But I kind of think just for coverage, I might want to do a Water and a Ice attack. And eventually I'd like to do a Dragon attack because it gives perfect coverage and it also is super effective against there's probably some dragon types that are not weak to ice, right? Like a dragon and water type, like Kingdra. It'd be good against Kingdra. So it's a very niche use, but hey, it's there. And also, Melodic can't really learn that many good normal type attacks. Like I said, she doesn't really have the best move pool. So I could either do Light Screen for now. Decisions. Make sure there are no more trainers here selling items. Yeah, I feel this guy. I like to get all of the different TMs, but a Pokemon can still only learn 4 moves. Yep. Feel your pain, little dude. Wow, there are so many kinds of TM moves lately. I can remember the names of maybe 50 TMs, but yep, definitely a lot. An attacking move or a defensive move? Yep, again, I totally agree. And TMs I think are like discs in the game, so that's why they're on display there. They're not like CDs, they're TMs, technical machines, and they have like a jukebox over here. That's cool too. All right, well, you know what? Let's go up and just see what else is here in case there's something else I really want to buy. I don't think there is, but and then we'll come back and spend all of our money on TM. So hopefully I don't regret. But you know, worst case scenario, I can always go fight more trainers, or I'm sure there's plenty of stuff I can do to earn money. But I knew this had to be the decorations because there's 4 of them. So all kinds of dolls for your secret base. Yep, I'll come back here at some point and buy some of these and make it up real nice, and then show you guys when I'm done. But not today. I think for now I'd rather Focus on kind of the main plot line and battling, and then, might do some contests later and some decorating, but that's it for now. Oh, an Altaria doll. Was there an Altaria doll? I don't want to buy that just in honor of Ava. The Why Not doll, that's cool. They were only 1,000, weren't they? 3,000 for these. Swablu, maybe it was a Swablu doll. Swablu's cool and all, but I'd rather have an Altaria one. These are mats, okay. Looks like Altaria to me. Maybe even Mega Altaria, it's so floofy. And of course, wouldn't be a Pokemon department store without a rooftop. Oh, the water tower, that's cool. Not sure if that's for fire protection or for water pressure. Maybe it's for both. Two birds, one stone. The clearance sale is held here on Saturdays. I can't wait for Saturday because this is the only place to get this merchandise. Ooh. Hopefully you guys won't mind me looking to see what that's going to be, but I'm curious because otherwise I might not come back here. Lilycove department store, or at least not, I might not remember to come back here on Saturday. So let's check out what is on the roof. Rooftop. So, okay, it's all kinds of really cool decorations, and there's a ton of stuff. That's really cool. You can get like a Blastoise doll, a mini version of some of the towns, a scroll. This is some really cool decorations. I bet most of them are new to this generation. Alright, but not too worried about it. So, who's this guy? Bone Dry Thirsty. I can buy you a drink like that. You guys remember the little girl on top of the department store in Celadon that had all the best TMs? She had, I think, Ice Beam, Tri-Attack, and Rock Slide. Those are great. But I guess this guy does not have any. Any leftovers? No. Never hurts to look. What is this? Hoenn's Local Heroes, the Hoenn Rangers Coexistence Force. Baseboard of the heroine Lilycove Viridian, who is able to fly through the sky, yet suffers a fear of heights. You can barely make out the faint letters on the board. Let's shop at Lilycove Department Store where the Hoenn Rangers shop. Endorsements, great. Alright, well, nice view from up here, but it's enough fresh air. Let's head down and buy some TMs, I guess. Spend all of our money. But hey, it's good to have something to spend it on. I do like that. Oh, was that the... That was the floor we wanted. Alright, so... Let's buy Fire Blast. At the very least, I'll use it for... this is so hard. A Hyper Beam, too. So that'd be a good move to use on Eve as well. Let's go ahead and buy Stone Edge. Hopefully I have a lot of nuggets saved up and other expensive stuff to sell. Alright, so hope you guys will forgive me. I know it's kind of another slow episode, but I think this is kind of, for me this is fun. And it's cool to kind of build up towards what's coming next. Alright, so all of our new items will be at the bottom. So while Fire Blast is a little bit less than Overheat and is a little less accurate, it doesn't reduce your special attack by 2 stages, so it stays nice and powerful. Alright, so... And unlike Overheat, Ava can learn it. So let's keep Overheat on Exploud or on Dan just for fun. But I do want to replace Incinerate because Fire Blast is a lot more powerful. Less accurate, but it's almost twice as powerful. And again, does really good coverage. At some point I'll replace it for Flamethrower, but it's kind of, pros and cons. Flamethrower is base power 90, but 100% accuracy, and I think 15 power points. They both have a 10% chance of causing burns, whereas Fire Blast is 110 and 85, so it's, it's a decent trade-off. Blizzard. Wow, Dan can learn Blizzard too. I guess I might as well teach it to him. It's a pretty good move. Give him some nice coverage. Alright, so let's get rid of Hidden Power, and... Yeah, because as you guys have seen, unless I face like a Grass type, it's just Surf is so much more powerful. Even against like a Pelipper or something, it's still better to use Surf. So now at least against Pelipper we could use Blizzard, which is evenly effective, although it might miss. And then Stone Edge is only learnable by Blaziken, although I'm not sure. Metagross and Exploud might be able to learn it. I don't think so, but not 100% sure of that. Alright, but definitely will be better than Rock Tomb. You can see it has 100 base power and 80 accuracy, and a high crit chance, so it's less accurate but does a lot more damage, so... I don't know, I mean, I could see an argument for this, certainly. Plus the speed drop, it is nice. But, yeah, I just think that damage is going to be so much more useful. I normally tend to err on the side of more damage, even for some other drawbacks. Like I said, the best defense is a good offense. Alright, so that takes care of those ones. Oh, and did I teach Blizzard to Dan? I did not. Alright, Dan, what should we forget here? I'd like to keep Bulldoze, because I think it's probably super effective against more Pokemon. And, plus it has that nice ability to slow things down. And since Dan isn't too fast, that could come in really handy, so let's keep that for a while. I could teach him Hyper Beam, but I really don't... It's not my favorite move, just because of the recharge turn. It was better in Gen 1, where if you knocked out a Pokemon, you didn't have to recharge. It's also not perfectly... Oh, there's also Light Screen. Oh, that's so tempting. I would love to do Light Screen, but I think we're going to probably do... it's also cheaper. I think we'll just do... Hyper Beam instead. Oh, I want to sell some stuff first. Alright, we do have plenty of stuff to sell, thankfully. Big Pearl, we can sell that. Nice. Not the Red Orb. Can you actually sell that? It's not, why is it not in the key items? I almost want to try it, but I don't want to accidentally sell it and then, you know, that's it. I feel like Archie and Steven, everybody would be mad at me if I did that. Alright, Dire Hit we can sell. We're not going to get much money for it, but... Art Scale you can actually trade for things. I probably won't use most of these, but just because they're like... Oh, there we go. Because they're single-use items. I'll go ahead and keep them. Rare Bone. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, Rare Bones is as much as a Nugget. Alright, so yes, you can help me by selling me the TM for Hyper Beam. Kick Impact is very similar, it's just the physical version of it. I'm also tempted to teach Focus Blast to Blaziken, but I think it's too inaccurate. So for coverage moves, I'm a little more okay being inaccurate, because you're going to be using them less often. I don't know if that really makes sense, but to me it just feels better. But like for your main attacking move you're using all the time, you don't want that to miss. Alright, so Hyper Beam, any fully evolved Pokemon, well, the vast majority of fully evolved Pokemon can learn Hyper Beam, which is pretty cool, but I'm only going to teach it to Eve, and actually Metang can apparently learn it. I think probably because he can learn it by leveling up, so they probably let him learn it by TM as well. We definitely won't recover, so let's replace Dragon Tail. What's really cool is that, I might have already mentioned this, Water and Normal in this generation, nothing resists both those types. And then we have Blizzard for coverage, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so even though all of our moves are really powerful, they're not super accurate, so we'll probably replace them with the slightly less powerful, but a little more accurate moves later in the game. But for this stage, I think we have a very powerful team with some great moves, and we're very well equipped to handle Team Aqua. Alright, what's this? The Mood Deleter's House. Okay, that's cool. Don't need to go there because I have no moves to delete, but if I did teach a Pokemon like an HM move, that's where I would come to delete it. Don't go near the cave by the cove, okay? So definitely go into the cave by the cove. Pokemon are like partners to us humans. They certainly aren't to be used like tools. Unfortunately, there are some people who fail to understand that. And he's got a Meditite, I see. Alright. Thank you for the words of sage advice. Oh, I think somebody here gives you a berry. It is, it's this guy. It's funny the things you remember. And I think, does he only do like berries that have T's in the name? He does it once a day though, I think, so... Somebody else to visit, and oh no, I didn't realize that was a ledge. If I had an acrobike, I could jump back up, but I don't, so I cannot. Peculiar Cavern, a natural formation. They say they're Team Aqua, lovers of nature, but what they say and what they do don't match at all. Yeah, that's... Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's the way it is for a lot of organizations, unfortunately. You gotta pay close attention and really look into them. He's half asleep, but he gives me the TM for rest, okay? Added to our collection. Probably won't use it for anybody, but it's good to have anyway. In some regions, they wake a Pokemon with one of these. Oh, a Pokeflute. For my base, though, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Wouldn't use it in battle even if I could, though, so that's fine. See some more grunts over there. Let's see what they're up to. To no good, I'm sure. It's very suspicious when this whole town is overrun by Team Aqua. We talked to this person. How about you two? Wahaha! We moved our loot into our secret hideout today. Not very secret. Talking to himself. Uh-huh. Ah. Hard to be very precise with this bike. But there we go. I'm just a grunt. I have no idea what the boss is thinking. That's okay with me, though. If I just stay on Team Aqua, someday I'll be able to do something awesome. Someday I'll be big time. Who are you? Just talking to myself. It's funny they're both talking to themselves, yet there's another Team Aqua person right there. Like, just say you're talking to them. Nope, too far to jump, I guess. Okay. Alright, what's up here? Oh, the Pokemon Fan Club, right? Don't really want to go in here, but, maybe there's something. Lycia and Lilly. High potential, though. I wonder if I get, like, prizes from them if I become, like, a master. Seems right now they're all fans of Lycia and Lilly, though. I'll have to use Ava when I do some contests. Maybe I'll do one with, what did she say? We're Lissy's fans. I always play Lissy and Lilly with my boyfriend. I play Lissy and he plays Lilly. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Came all the way from Kanto. Alright. Well, maybe one day they'll be my fans. But yeah, I'll probably use my Melodic for a beauty contest and maybe Altaria for a clever contest or something, just to see if I have the best Altaria in all of contesting. Gotta be the very best like no one ever was, right? I kind of want to go back. I actually meant to do it kind of earlier in the Let's Play, in my own free time. But, what's this? Oh, right, the motel. Alright, let's check it out. I was going to go, kind of watch, not the whole anime season in Hoenn, but like maybe like the gym battles and like the Team Aqua episodes. I did that a long time ago. Kind of just went through like the first like even like 5 or 6 seasons because I only watched like the first couple when I was a kid, maybe the first 3 or so, maybe a little bit of Gen 4. Probably not though because I was older at that point. So changing room back here. Oh, it's a kitchen. Okay. Not sure why I can't go back there. A little suspicious, but I guess I'll respect their privacy. That's fair. But I went through and watched like the first. I did at least through Gen 5. I think maybe just through Gen 5. Because that's where I was playing like the black and white games back then. That's what it was. And did I do... I'm pretty sure I did Gen 6 too, because I watched Gen 6 as I was doing my X Let's Play. So that was like 4 years ago I last watched any of the TV show. But I might go back and kind of watch at least Season 3 again now that I'm kind of experiencing it. So that might be kind of cool. Any leftovers? Nope. Not too much to see and do here, it seems. Gotta be a safe. Yes, it is. Oh, I don't watch TV. Alright, you can, Pokemon Zucan, don't know who that is, don't know what they're talking about. Don't really care. It's ironic, they actually do like TV in real life. I'm not ashamed to say that. Like, there's so many good shows nowadays that watching TV isn't like watching, dumb reality shows all day. Like, 15 years ago you said, oh, I like watching TV all day, or 20 years ago. That'd be kind of, understandably, not something to be proud of, but, well, I guess not watching TV all day, that's still not something to be proud of, but watching some TV I think can be, very entertaining. And even mind stimulating too. Although lately I've been watching a lot of the online Pokemon Championship battles. I think those are just, I said it before, it was just so much fun to watch them and to get into players' heads and figure out why they're doing the moves they're doing, and it's just like 3-layer chess with Pokemon, like, and there's commentators that are really great. It's awesome. But definitely give it a try if you think it's something you would like. Alright, that's the contest hall. We've been in here yet. Ooh, are they quadruplets? Oh, they're doing a contest together. I wonder if they're brothers. Yep, quadruplets. And they like doing, that'd be so cool to have quadruplets and all play Pokemon with them. Although I probably wouldn't dress them the same like they do here, but I would love to have quadruplets. Maybe I'm gonna regret saying that, but Ooh, Pokeblock Master. Sure, what can I learn from you? Same color, I know that. Alright. Rare berries are better. And rainbow ones, yep, kinda already knew all this. Maybe I was already a Pokeblock Master, but good to learn from others nonetheless. And what is down here? This is a big city, it's gotta be the biggest one. The ferry SS Tidal is under construction. Service is scheduled to begin shortly. Seems like we came to Hoenn right when things are starting to pick up, but not quite there yet. The sub's under construction, or the ship, whatever it was, and so is this ferry. Sailors have nothing to do. I wish the folks at the shipyard in Slateport would get a move on. Or is it the same ferry? Maybe it's the same ferry that takes you between the two areas. Looking for a ship. Ferry service is not available. Alright, nothing to see or do here then. Well, alright. Guess that's probably about it for Lilycove. Anything down by the beach? Let's take a look before we end the episode. I can't believe it's been half an hour already. Sorry we haven't done any battling or anything, but there will be plenty of that in the near future. Even as we grow old and wrinkled, the sea remains forever young with the vivid brilliance of life. It was 60 years ago that my husband proposed to me here. The sea remains as beautiful as ever. Oh, that's sweet. Because I'm not married, I probably won't live to see my 60th anniversary, but you never know. There's a chance. Hopefully living in all that, maybe. Any items? Nope. Nice little bench to sit and enjoy the sea view. Kind of reminds me, I have friends out in Long Beach in California, and this area kind of reminds me of the Pike in that area. It's a great place to play Pokemon Go if you're ever out there. And lots to see and do besides that as well. Some shops, great restaurants, and get a funnel cake, and there's an aquarium that I actually haven't even been to yet because it's just not enough time, but it actually reminds me of this quite a bit. No lost items on the beach. A little surprising. Oh. Only a Pokeball, but hey, it's something. Alright, well. Rock Smash Boulder. There's the Whalmer they're talking about. So the Whalmer are blocking our way forward. I almost forgot about that. Yep. So even though it seems like you can kind of surf from Lilycove, go into the wide beyond, but you can't. Gotta do some more plot first. Which makes sense. There, Whalmer. Now leap out of the water and turn. Ah, what do you want? You're messing up our training. Get lost. It's kind of a shame they don't use Whalmer in battle, though. That would make a lot more sense. Alright, well we do have surf, and there's that mysterious cove. So, do we miss any buildings in town? Kind of felt like we did, but I guess not. I've been in there, I'm pretty sure. They did talk of a secret hideout. I guess I'm thinking of like in Generation 4 where Team Galactic has a very public hideout. But, I think we've been in here, right? Yeah. Alright guys, well, that is Lilycove City. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I really want to do another episode, but you know what? I think I'm going to play it smart. I'm going to make sure I don't regret this in the morning. I'll get some sleep, and on the bright side, it'll give me something to look forward to all day tomorrow. So when we come back, I promise we will actually do some plot this time. We'll head into that secret cove off the coastline, which, as you probably deduced by now, might have something to do with their secret base or not so secret base, and take on Team Aqua. So that should be a lot of fun, a lot of cool battles. We can try out all these new moves we have, and I'm really excited about it. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, and see you again soon.